Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is March 26, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content and come back for more. If this is the first time you're visiting my YouTube channel, I just want to say welcome. I hope you like the content and you'll become a subscriber. On this channel, I discuss talk about online reselling. I do the reselling news, let's talk eBay, and I'm also a vlogger, so there may be times I may be talking about different topics and subjects that may be of interest to you. I have quite a few windows opened up. I just wanted, before we get into that there, if you, well, like I said, being you are new, or maybe you're just hitting the channel for the first time, I do not read everything verbatim on these websites. I will give you the URL as to where I'm getting the information from, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. Also, I have no affiliate links with them. I don't get any commission for every time you click on these websites, go to these websites. However, I do recommend you go directly to the website itself for the simple reasons they have active hyperlinks on there. And if you want to read more into that particular topic or subject, you're going to need to go directly to the website. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, the first 9 windows are going to be from EcommerceBytes. So let me give you the URL. It's www.EcommerceBytes.com. And you will notice, folks, that I always will throw the dates out there just to let you guys know that the information is current and it's not old. Although sometimes I do go back to older stories that I may want to share with you. But in this case, these are going to be all the most recent ones coming up, so the content is going to be fresh. All right, this first story came out March 25th, 2020. eBay offers relief to online sellers in the US and UK. Goes on to say eBay provided more details today to the US sellers on its offer to defer, delay, not suspend selling fees for 30 days in response to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, the reader found a page on the eBay UK website where it was offering a payment holiday for its sellers, a radically different approach than eBay.com. It goes on to say here, the reader saw the following announcement on the COVID-19 update page on the eBay UK site under Protecting Our eBay Seller Community section. Now, I'm not going to read too much into this here, folks. It is not that much, but there's a lot of comments at the bottom. And as I always say, whenever you go to any of these sites, especially EcommerceBytes, you should definitely check out the comments because some people will put out information out there that you and I might not be aware of, and I highly recommend you check it out if you get a chance. Now, my channel, for all intents and purposes, folks, is to share this information with you, especially if you're an eBay seller, well, just in general, an e-commerce seller. But in this particular case, I do a lot talking about eBay, Amazon, some different e-commerce sites. I recommend, and that's the whole idea why I do this here. And I do recommend that if you are thinking about selling on eBay or in general, any e-commerce, that you check out these sites because, like I said, you're going to get some good information from them. But that's my job. Like I said earlier, I do the research so you don't have to. I want to keep this all like a one-stop shop, so to speak. All right. So without getting too much into this here, this is a story you want to look at. Like I said, the next 9 windows are going to be from the same companies. You can see up here where my mouse cursor is moving. That's how many, websites we're going to hit here. The same website, but different pages. And that's where you want to go to is EcommerceBytes.com. Okay? So I'm not going to repeat the same URL over and over again. All right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Let's move to the next one. Because you can see I do have quite a bit of windows open up. So that's why I don't like to expand too much on the topic. Okay, this next story came out March 24, 2020. The title is, How Did the Seller End Up Paying for an eBay Glitch? It says over here, when the seller reached out to eBay customer service to help due to a glitch on the site, it ended up costing her more than she bargained for. Let's read a little into this here. It goes on to say the problem began on Thursday night when she tried twice to issue a refund to a buyer for a returned item. She attempted to issue the refund again on Friday morning, but it still wouldn't go through. Unable to contact eBay customer support by phone, she sent an email explaining the problem and asked eBay to step in because it was an option that was available. She explained the problem and asked for advice on how she could refund the buyer. The eBay rep responded, explaining they tested the system and it was hit with the same error. So the rep went ahead and forced the refund through his internal system. You may get an email from us saying that you got a defect on your account, with disclosure, but you could ignore that email as I have removed the defect. It may show up on your seller dashboard for a couple of days, but then it will drop off, he explained. I don't know if you guys had any problems like this. At this point in time, I don't remember having anything like this so far. But if you guys do, eBay has the customer service number. I think I've posted out there many times before if you ever need to contact them. The eBay reps are pretty good over there, so they will help you out. But if I haven't had experience like this just yet, although who's to say you may not, but I'm just saying I haven't had one just yet. But if you guys did, this will, well, you're not the only one. That's why it was posted over here on the e-commerce bites. But I don't want to expand too much on this topic here, folks. But again, this information is to keep you abreast of what's going on. Let's move to the next window here. This one here came out March 24, 2020. It's false positives and legal consequences for price gouging. All right, now I got a couple windows that's going to be up there talking about price gouging and stuff like that. So you might seem like it's going to be a repetitive thing. That's not what the intentions are, but I just want to show you that different companies are picking up on this stuff here, and it's still a big issue. So you guys know how I feel about that. I'm not going to get into that topic. But anyway, let's read a little into this here. It goes on to say e-commerce platforms are under scrutiny for their listings and high-demand items at exuberant prices as people complain for price gouging during the coronavirus outbreak, including lawmakers and regulators. It goes on to say online sellers have both defended their practices of capitalism, supply and demand model, and condemned the practice as an exploitative during a public health crisis. Okay, but however, they feel that sellers are at risk of the consequences of the crackdown, from false positives to prosecution. Okay, for those of you out there who are selling this stuff, please be careful. Like I said, if you do have it on there, I don't know. I haven't really did any research to see if anybody else is still selling these particular items, but please be careful. Let's read a little more. It goes on to say here, Amazon announced yesterday it is collaborating with the federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies and policymakers to hold price gouges accountable. It goes on to say here, if we find a price that violates our policy, we remove the offer and take swift action against bad actors engaged in demonstrated misconduct, including suspending or terminating their selling accounts and referring them to law enforcement agents for prosecution under relevant laws. Okay, I'm not going to get too much in that there, folks, because I talked about this before. So please heed what they're saying here. Heed these words, because they're serious here, folks. This is they're not playing around. So please be careful, okay, guys. All right, let's move right along here. Now, again, we talk about sales tax. Again, it's a topic that comes up every now and then. It's going to be coming up because next month is April, and But again, I did my videos before. They are extending it, I believe, to July. I think July 15th or whatever it is. I know they extended it, till July, something along that line. But just double check, okay? Always make sure. All right, so it goes on to say how to determine sales tax figure on PayPal 1099Ks. Now, I know there's a threshold for it. As far as I know, anything over $20,000, you would get a 1099 form or whatever, a tax document from PayPal. I always check on that. No, not that I hit that threshold. I wish I did. Then you would click it out and, would print it, or they would send it to you. But I didn't meet that threshold. But for those of you who have met that threshold, let's read a little into this here. It says, Dear Ina, and for those who don't know, Ina Steiner is the co-founder and the editor of EcommerceBytes. It goes on to say, Dear Ina, so since it's tax season and everyone is scrambling to make sense of their sales packs, I thought I would tell you about this YouTube video I found that may help many out with their PayPal 1099Ks. All right, you have to click on the YouTube video. It's an active hype. That's why I tell you, you got to go to the, you got to go directly to the site to read more into it or get more information out, because that's the only way you're going to do it. Unless you don't want to, that's totally up to you. It says that I found over here, that I found and maybe help with PayPal 1099Ks. PayPal does not collect tax and add it to your gross sales amount, which is IMO is wrong. Okay. Regardless of this, there is a spot in PayPal where you can run a report to generate just the sales tax that was collected. Martha is the person who wrote it. So if you click that on here, you know, you could get more information about that there. Okay, I'm not going to get too much on that topic. However, I'm going to leave that window on because I want to see what this YouTube video is all about. So let's move right to the next one here. Yep, face mask still available for sale on eBay. All right, we talked about this, I think it was yesterday. This came March 23rd, 2020. All right, so we know where that goes. Now, I did click on here, this active hyperlink, and it does bring you to this window here. Okay, it says, oh, this came out March 5th, 2020. It says eBay bans all masks regardless of virus claims. Okay. Again, it was March 5th. It's not. It's still what's still the month of March, but it goes. eBay announced Thursday it is banning certain items associated with the COVID-19, including masks, including N95, N100, and the surgical mask, hand sanitizer gel, and disinfectant wipes. Okay. I'm not gonna, like I said again, I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But again, this is what you want to check out. If you go to that, you click on an active hyperlink, so you could read more into it. These are all active hyperlinks. What you see here is in the slight bluish color. These are all active hyperlinks, so you may want to read into it. And when you go to the bottom, you will definitely get the comments left by other people on here. Okay, so please check it out if you get a chance. All right, definitely go to the website itself. All right, we're going to bump out of that one, and we're going to close that window out, and we're going to go to this one. Mobile selling app OfferUp. Yeah, look at this here. Mobile selling app OfferUp acquires LetGo. Look at that. We got a merger here. Isn't that nice? This came out March 25th, 2020. It says mobile selling app OfferUp has acquired rival LetGo. The company announced Wednesday that they will combine the two businesses. OLX Group, which is LetGo's majority investor, which will own 40% of the combined entity. Okay. It is unclear if the decision to merge was related in any way to the developments of eBay, which is under pressure to sell global classified business unit. That's right. Yeah, I remember. I think I talked about that a while back, that eBay was talking about selling their global business or something along that line. I don't know. Maybe it is something to do with that. I don't know. But I'm not going to read too much in this here. I just thought you guys out there. I have the mobile app for LetGo and OfferUp. I haven't been using them right now at this point in time, but they're pretty good. They seem like they're pretty good apps. If you never got a chance, check them out. All right. Let's move right along here. All right. This one came out March 24, 2020. It goes on to say another sign: Amazon warehouses are stressed. You know, it's funny, really quick before I get started with this here. I keep getting offers because, when I got laid off back in 2016, unless you let them know, the companies, the headhunters know, they will keep sending you the same, they'll keep sending you these jobs. I always get the one for Amazon warehouse workers. They need them over there. But I also heard a story about the workers, and it kind of like turned me off. So, no, I'm just thinking about this here. They say Amazon sign, another sign, Amazon warehouses are stressed. Never mind about that. I could tell you stories, but that's for another time. But anyway, I think you guys might know what I'm referring to. All right, like I said again, this is March 24, 2020. It says Amazon FBA is waiving long-term storage fees for inventory for which it has received removal orders. It announced Tuesday another sign its fulfillment centers are stretched from coronavirus demand. Amazon explained it was waiving fees because it had temporary paused removal operations in some of our fulfillment centers. Now, the one we have over here is pretty decent size as far as it's a pretty big, pretty fulfillment center. I haven't actually been into the premises. However, I keep getting emails for job offers there, but not for me. Excuse me. So it goes on to say here, Amazon charges sellers who participate in its fulfillment program a long-term storage fee to discourage sellers from parking slow-moving inventory in its warehouses, I should say. Read more about this on this Amazon help page, active hyperlink. The sellers who want their inventory back due to its current priority on high demands must issue what is called a removal orders, for which Amazon also charges a fee. Fees, more fees, right? Just what you need. I don't have to, this doesn't really pertain to me, but for those of you out there who are Amazon sellers and you are FBA people, this may pertain to you. All right. I hope everything works out for you guys and you get this taken care of. All right. And don't forget to go to sites. You can read more of these active hyperlinks on there. Let's click this one out here. eBay stores. I got to start a store. I get 100 free listings a month. And anything over 100 free listings, you get your insertion fees. Rather, as a non-store subscriber, it's 35 cents. You get it for 30 cents. A nickel's a nickel, right? Everything helps. This one goes on to say here, eBay stores get 50,000 extra free listings. Oh, 50, no, yeah, right, exactly. I'm sorry, I'm reading too fast here. This came out March 23rd, 2020. It goes, eBay is giving store subscribers an extra 50,000 free fixed price listings through the end of April. In Monday's announcement, eBay also recapped some of the protections provided to sellers as a result of the coronavirus outbreak, updated sellers on shipping issues, and addressed price gouging. It goes on to say a little more here. eBay stores pay a monthly fee ranging from $7.95 a month. Now let me just really quick. If you get the starter store like I have, if you pay it monthly, it's $7.95 a month. If you pay through yearly, yearly, it is $4.95 a month. Just to let you know, just throw it out there. Okay. So let's just recap that part. It says eBay stores pay a monthly fee ranging from $7.95 a month for a starter store, which I have. I just told you, which comes with 100 free fixed price and auction style listings. To a $349 a month, and $349.95 a month, which comes with up to 10,000 fixed pricing and up to 1,000 auction style listings. Okay, so if you want to read more into this here, I will say this before we're on the topic of stores. Right now, for all intents and purposes, with what's going on, if you're going to start selling on eBay or think about selling eBay, take the 50. They're not going to give you 50,000. Take the 50 free listings they give you a month. Okay, try it out and see where it goes from there. Okay, I wouldn't jump into any store, even though a starter store, like I said, is $7.95 a month. If you might want to take eBay's 50 free listings, when you're starting out, you could check it out. I know, that's what they told me. I think they get every first of the month or the second of the month, something like that. You get 50 free listings. So you might want to kind of like dip your feet in the water with that, so to speak, before you jump into getting a store. However, you're not committed. You could always cancel a store subscription at any time. You're not really compelled to keep it, But anyway, so yeah, that's what they got going on there. Pretty good news, pretty good. I don't have 1,000 items to sell, unfortunately. But anyway, let's see what happens here. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we're starting to get off to a different site here. This is Reddit. Now, a lot of you may know Reddit. Let me give you URL. It's www.reddit.com. And this goes on to say Amazon lending paused till April 30th. Okay, it goes, dear selling partner, effective March 26th through April 30th, we will be pausing repayments on your outstanding loan with Amazon lending. Your loan will not accrue interest during that period. Loan repayments will restart on May 21st, 2020. Your next loan statement will be on the same day of the month as you have now. You will have the same number of the remaining payments once repayment resumes. Let's see, is there anything else here? Please note it will take some time to implement this change throughout the tracking system, so you may still receive a loan payment repayment notices issued after that date. You could disregard the notice. Now, this here came to me as an alert. I don't have any loans with Amazon, but for those of you out there that do have loans, this may pertain to you, and you may want to take note of that. And I already gave you the URL, so let's move right along. Again, we're going to talk about, going to see this COVID-19 coming up about this eBay and price gouging. I can see it already up here. So if it sounds like I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. I just want to show you that there are different companies picking up on this stuff here. Let me give you a URL for this. This is www.essentialretail.com. Okay. And it goes on to say here, this one count March 26, 2020, COVID-19 eBay offers payment holiday to help small businesses. Okay. eBay UK has announced a 30-day payment plan, holiday payment. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me just recap that again. eBay UK has announced a 30-day payment holiday for all 300,000 businesses currently registered on the site, whilst new businesses joining will not be required to pay any fees to list or sell until the 31st of May. The pledge aims to provide much needed cash boost to small businesses who are facing financial difficulties due to restrictions on the commercial activities caused by COVID-19. Now, again, this is for the eBay. UK is bringing this to our attention here. I don't, like I said, right now, I don't, this doesn't really have anything to do with basically if you're a US seller, I guess, right? But it may be good to know. So I just thought I'd put it out there just to throw a little blip out there. Okay, guys? All right, let's move right along. I gave you the URL, right? Oh, I don't think I did. Did I? Let me do it anyway. It's www.essentialretail.com. I believe I did, but two's better than none, right? Okay, let's move right along. Okay, this next story is from NPR. So let me give you the URL. It's www.npr.org. And it goes on to say, stop price gouging. 33 Attorney General tell Amazon, Walmart, and others. The story came out March 25th, 2020. It goes on to say here, online platforms have an ethical obligation to root out price gouging on hand sanitizers and other high-demand products during the coronavirus pandemic and beyond, top law enforcement officials from across the country say. In a letter to Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Facebook, and Craigslist on Wednesday, 33 Attorney Generals say the company's efforts to crack down on overpriced items on their selling platforms have so far failed to remove consistently priced critical supplies. Couldn't say that word. Sorry about that. The officials are calling on the companies to create policies that look at prices historically to detect surges and set up portal for shoppers to report pricing complaints and proactively monitor and respond to the spike prices at all times and not just during emergencies. Now, again, I know this topic is going to pop up every now and then. Probably it's going to be going like this for quite some time. However, I will try not to bore you guys with the same type of information over and over again. So if I do come across stories like this here where it keeps referring to the same thing over and over again, this will probably be the last time. Hopefully I will do this here. So you guys don't have to give me our price gouging, but I just want you to know that our other companies are picking up on this here, and it is getting to be a hot topic within the online selling platform. All right. So let's bump out of here. And again, I'm not going to get into it. I just want to show you there's other media sources picking up on it. See, this is from Media Post. Let me give you the URL. It's www.mediapostOneWord.com. And again, this story came out. Where is the date here? There it is, March 25th, 2020. It says Amazon and eBay accused of not tackling profiteers. All right. Now, we're not going to get into that there. You could read more into this if you want. That's why I gave the URL. Okay. So check it out for yourself. And we're coming up on the last one here. Again, this is from Retail Week. So let me give you the URL. It's www.retail-week.com. And you could read more on this. This story came out March 25th, 2020. So as you can see, folks, there are a lot of other media sites out there picking up on this stuff here about the profiteering off of the pandemic here, about price gouging. And we already talked about that. So going forward, folks, I will not be, doing stories or news on this particular topic. We really know where it's going. You heard enough about it, so I do apologize, but I just wanted to show you it's like a hot topic, and you can see there are other companies expanding on it as well. I guess they want to get that message out across to a lot of online sellers or people who are thinking about selling on eBay, and that's why I'm bringing it to your attention as well. So without further ado, let us close out this video, and I'm going to bump out of here really quick. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you found the information helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is March 26, 2020. I'm wishing you all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.